Fill your pipeline and your calendar with pre-qualified leads with your very own Authority Engine influencer funnel, high ticket application funnel, and white label video product funnel all in one. Hey there, Scott here from authorityfunnels.io and 7-Figure Sales Academy. So in this video, I want to walk you through my Authority Engine influencer sales funnel that you can download and deploy in 60 seconds or less. Now this funnel is the exact one I use for my very own site, Scott Allen Online, and it's all pre-integrated within Kartra along with a mountain of bonuses. And if you're curious to know if this funnel works for me, these are just some of the results I've been able to achieve over the last few months using this very same funnel methodology to sell my products, services, and high ticket solutions. And now I'm making this same funnel available to you. And today, if you want to build authority in your market, you need your very own Authority Engine influencer funnel, just like Marie Faleo, JJ Virgin, Stephanie Nikolic, and Susie Kafer as an example. So with that said, let's take a walkthrough of your new funnel campaign. Okay, I'm super excited to take you through the 4-in-1 Authority Engine Jane Smith or female coaching sales funnel. So as I've just touched on, this is a 4-in-1 Authority Engine sales funnel system. So what we're going to look at now firstly is the front end, which is your personal website, your Authority Engine. So we're going to go through the various pages and I'll show you the various elements throughout the website. So firstly, we land on the home page. And we have a nice hero image here. This is something that you would replace with your own image as an example. We introduce ourselves. We tell our prospective prospects and visitors who we are and who we help and how. We have a pop-up placeholder video in the website for you. And the first call to action here is your 30-minute business breakthrough. And this takes them to a free strategy call. So this is the entry part of the funnel. We then have our first level of social proof via the social proof bar. We then have another opt-in to get visitors into another area within the funnel, and they can download an ebook called Reprogram Your Mind for Success. And this is a white label product which will be available for you in our members area, so you can edit to your heart's delight, including covers, content, etc., etc. But it is pre-set up and ready to go for you. And as we continue to scroll down, we get to meet you. So this is where we provide a bit of teaser content about who you are and who you help, and a little bit about your backstory. And if they'd like to know more, they would then click on this link and they'd get a more comprehensive version about who you are and who you help. Then we have some training links down here. So again, various entries into the various sales funnels within your Authority Engine system. So we have a link here to take them to a free strategy call. We have a link here to take them through the high ticket application process, as well as the white label product, which is an upsell, which is a 12 video training series called Reprogram Your Mind for Success. And they will get access to this if they purchase that via a members area, which has been pre-configured and set up for you, which I'll show you shortly. We then have some further social proof via testimonials, and we have some podcast placeholder information here. So if you do have a podcast, you would just add your link to subscribe to Apple Music or Google or Spotify or whatever it may be, and you can swap out these images that are relevant to your podcast. And then we move down to your YouTube show, and the same would apply here. So you would add in your most recent YouTube videos as an example, and then you can add in links to your YouTube channel for them to watch, like, and subscribe, etc., etc. We then tease them with some information about the blog. So here are some pre-written articles that have been included in this funnel for you. There are 5 in total, but these are considered the most recent posts. And again, you could use these, throw these away, edit these. It is completely up to you. But to make this as easy as possible for you to get up and running, I have included 5 pre-written and pre-configured blog posts on your behalf. And they just need to click on these links to go to them. You can have your visitors subscribe and get access to daily motivational content where they can get access to emails from yourself on a daily basis, weekly basis, whatever you see fit. But again, this has all been set up on your behalf. They can connect with you via YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. You can swap all these out, or you can add in the relevant links so they can connect with you via your social channels. And then a nice and simple footer here with email, phone, and some contact information. So that's what the home page looks like. So let's have a quick look at the About page. So as I've mentioned, On the homepage, we give a little bit of teaser content about who you are, but now is the point where we actually want to tell them a little bit more about your story. So this is where we go into a little bit more detail. So in this section here, we've got some placeholder content about your story and why it matters to you. So you'd provide them with some personal information, some personal background, perhaps about what's led you to work within the industry that you currently work within. And then we might want to include some information about your professional bio. So we talk about some personal information so you can connect with your visitors. And then we discuss in a little bit more detail your professional bio and how you can actually help. We give them some statistical information here so they can actually see the results you've been able to achieve for yourself or your clients. And again, all of this is completely editable. You can include an inspiring quote or mission statement here, some of the awards that you may have won previously, what customers have said about working with you in the past, and again, some further placeholder content here that is very easily editable. So that's your about page. So next up, we move to the training page. So this is where we're actually trying to get people within who have landed on this page within one of the elements of your sales funnel. And again, we've tried to hit some key points: free, high ticket, and mid ticket. So in this section here, you talk about your ideal customer and how you can help them, your training program philosophy, another opt-in here to get access to the free book. Then we talk in a little bit more detail about booking a free 30-minute business breakthrough session and what that entails for them. Then you can talk to them about your free masterclass training or your high ticket offer and what it will actually do for them, as well as the Reprogram Your Mind for Success 12 video training series. And all of these have been pre-set up, so when they click on these links, they'll go through to the relevant pages. And again, as a reminder, they can meet you with a bit of a professional bio, some awards, some further social proof, and some more placeholder information here as well, all very easily editable. Next up, we have client feedback. So here is where you can send visitors who really want to get an understanding of who you've been able to help before and obviously provide some relevant and significant social proof. So again, we've got some placeholder content here about some results you've been able to generate, social proof bar. We've got some video placeholders. If you have some video testimonials from customers, you can easily add in here, as well as some text testimonial placeholder content as well. And then we remind them that they can work with you by clicking on these buttons. If they want to get some more information, they can read about you via your blog, or they can subscribe to daily motivational content, etc., etc. Next up, this is how they connect with you. Now, we want to give your visitors ample opportunities to connect with you via a range of ways and means. So the first way is they can sign up, so for that daily motivational content. So sign up now and get some cool stuff where you can send out emails on a regular basis to nurture those particular prospects in the early stage of the funnel. Next up, we still have some further social proof, a little bit more information about yourself again. They can subscribe to the podcast, again, giving you an opportunity to communicate with your prospective buyer based on where they are within the funnel. They can connect with you via YouTube, so if they'd like to see videos from you, again, this is all giving the opportunity to nurture your prospects and get them through your various stages of the funnel. If they prefer to read, they can obviously go and have a look at some of the pre-written articles on your blog, or they can connect with you via social media directly. So there's a number of opportunities for your visitors when they land on this page to connect with you via social, via email, via downloading an ebook, etc., etc., all designed to get people within the sales funnel so you can continue to nurture and grow that relationship. Now, if they've got any questions or they have queries, all they need to do is click on this button here and they can leave you a message via your pre-configured help desk. So that is your connect page. So next up, as I've already mentioned, we've included a blog with 5 pre-written posts on your behalf. So this is the blog homepage. So welcome to the Jane Smith blog. We have a sidebar here again where they can connect with you via social channels. We have training in the sidebar here where again they can click on the links and get taken to the various training pages that we have set up for you. We have some placeholder content for them to click on and read full articles. They can subscribe to the blog. Here are some of the most recent blog posts. So if the couple up here don't take their fancy, there's some others down here they might wish to read. And again, we're really encouraging them to interact with you via the manner that best suits them, whether that's a podcast, YouTube, your blog, etc., etc. So there's a number of ways they can get in touch with you as well as interact with you via the blog homepage. But this is what a blog post itself looks like. So again, we really want to give you every opportunity to squeeze as much as possible out of the funnel. So in this instance, we've got a professionally written post, as you can see. And in the sidebar, again, we have opportunities for them to connect with you via social media. You've got your training opportunities here. So again, if they really like what they say here, they might turn around and say, right now, I really have to sign up to a particular training program or book a strategy call. They have the opportunity to share this article via the likes of Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. They can leave comments via Facebook comments. And again, we have some recent posts, the podcast, other placeholders, etc., etc. High quality, all color corrected to make sure that it matches. It is a really high quality influencer, sales coach, training, authority, influencer engine. But then we move on to your first strategy call. So this is where they click on this button to book a call. Hi there, I'm Jane. Your path to success could be one call away. So here's your call to action. So let's book you a free one-on-one business breakthrough. We talk about what they'll receive in that business breakthrough, and they can click on this button and get taken to the calendar. Again, some testimonials from customers to remind them of what they'll receive. Some social proof with some clients and experience with a placeholder here. Again, we're reminding them through a third call to action to book your free strategy session now, and they can click on this link and they will be redirected to your calendar, which is pre-configured and set up for you. So again, they would click on this and they would select a time within the calendar, and then that would be booked for you. So that's the front end of your authority engine influencer system for female coaches and influencers. And let me move on to other steps within the 4-in-1 sales funnel. Okay, so we've taken a look at the free strategy session funnel, which is set up as part of the overall authority engine funnel. But the next funnel that is included is a ebook opt-in leading to an upsell of a white label video training series. So this particular element has been included on most pages throughout the front end, your personal authority engine, where they can click on this link and get taken to an opt-in page. And again, as a reminder, this is a white label product. It's already pre-included and uploaded with your own members area, but again, it is completely editable as you see fit. So when they click on this link, they are then taken to an opt-in page. So the opt-in page here has included a sales video, a very brief sales video explaining what they're going to receive in the book, completely pre-written for you. And as you scroll down, you can see the high quality opt-in page that has been designed for you with multiple calls to action. So when they click on this link, an opt-in pops up. Obviously, your visitor enters their name and email, and then get taken through the sales funnel. Now, once they do that, what actually happens is they automatically then get taken to an upsell page for the video version of the book, which is a 12 video training series. And again, this is pre-written on your behalf. So as we scroll down here, you can see we've got some high quality images, pre-written copy, some more images of yourself, a bit more detail about what they'll actually receive within the funnel, or within the videos, I should say, multiple calls to action, some placeholder testimonial content for when you get those after you've had some customers take action, perhaps. We've got a 30-day money-back guarantee certificate with your name, and a final call to action. Now, at this point in time, this product has been set up at $67 as a one-time payment. As with everything within Kartra, it is completely editable. You can charge $17, $117. You can make it monthly access, whatever you choose. But at the moment, it's been pre-set up at $67. Now, when they come to this point, they have two options. They can either select, yes, I want this, and they'll get access to the videos within the pre-configured members area. Or if they just want the book, they can click on this link and they'll be taken to a thank you page. And a very simple thank you page. They are then added to an email sequence where we continue to drive value by reminding them of the value of actually upgrading to the 12 video series. So you don't necessarily lose the sale completely because of this email series that has been pre-configured within Kartra to continue to upsell access to the 12 video training series plus your membership. But if they do take action, they are then taken to your checkout page. So we've got the Jane Smith membership, again, some high quality images, reminding them of what they're going to receive, along with a 30-day money back guarantee, data is safe, etc., etc. Here you can include an email for support perhaps, as well as a telephone number. That is completely up to yourself, and a final reminder of the quality of the video training with some placeholder testimonials which you can add in here. And all you need to do, and as you can probably see here, it's pre-configured at $67. All you need to do is add in your own payment gateway within your Kartra account, and this will be live and good to go. So that's the next funnel within the overall Authority Engine female coaching 4-in-1 funnel system. Let's move on from here. Now, this is the go-to funnel for coaches, agencies, salespeople, consultants, and thought leaders who want to sell high value and high ticket products. So if your business model involves human interaction to acquire new clients, whether that be in person, via the phone or video, or even web sales, this is the funnel for you. And the funnel is already set up for you to go and has a great deal of forgiveness built in, as a moderately effective advertising strategy and content can produce fantastic ROI. Now, in my experience, this funnel works best if your offer pricing is between, say, $1,500 and $20,000 plus. And this funnel is designed to nurture your prospects through the sales process wherever they are in their buyer's journey. And as you'll see through the video, this is more than just a funnel though, because this comes with high converting and pre-written copy that you can easily edit, along with 4 separate email sequences with 50 plus emails. Again, pre-written to nurture prospects through each stage of your funnel, all the while increasing the know, like, and trust factor you need to close high value and high ticket sales. I've also included the jot form questionnaires I use in my funnel for both the application and onboarding process, as well as the Kartra version if you'd prefer to use those. I've also included pre-written video slide templates for your opt-in, sales page, and onboarding pages. So now you can convert more of your visitors into leads and leads into sales. And again, you can deploy into your Kartra account within 60 seconds, along with video training. So this is a powerful high ticket application funnel, again, designed for salespeople, marketers, business owners, etc., who want to generate more leads and high value sales. So with that said, let's take a look at what you get when you take action today. So the next element within your overall Authority Engine funnel is your high ticket application funnel. So you've got an opt-in page here where they can get taken to, which has your logo. You talk about who you help, what you'll help them achieve and do, so they can achieve an outcome without a particular pain point within a particular time frame. We have a placeholder video here you can use to discuss exactly who it is you help and how, and encourage them to take action. We've got some placeholder content here where you can add in some of the amazing results you've achieved using the particular system you're trying to get them to come on board with, along with the first call to action here. So we also have some placeholder testimonial copy. Again, this is the first step within this part of the sales funnel where you really want to show your visitors and your potential customers the kinds of results they may achieve and what you've been able to do for other customers. So we really want them to take action here. So they then click on the link and they can check out the video by adding in their name and email address. And then they get taken to the first step within the funnel. Now, as part of the overall email sequencing, which we'll discuss shortly, even if at this stage they decide not to watch the next page or go through the process, they will see an email sequence encouraging them to go back to the sales page to actually apply to work with you. But let's have a look what the sales page looks like. So after they've opted in, they then get taken to the sales page. So again, we have your logo. We remind them exactly what it is that you're offering and who you help and how. We ask them to watch the video. So this is where you'd put in a slightly longer form video, perhaps outlining in more detail what the process is to work with you, what results they can expect to achieve, etc., etc. We then remind them of some of the amazing results that they've achieved, and here is your first call to action where we ask them to apply now. But I've also got into the trouble of using the methodology within my influencer sales system, high ticket product of my own, to have some placeholder text copy in long form. So as an example, I'm looking to work with a select number of dream clients. Is that you? So if you're an established X, Y, or Z who's currently pain point, everything's highlighted in yellow here. So all you need to do is make some edits based on your own needs, requirements, and industry as an example, and you have your own fully fleshed out long form copy sales page as well. So here's another image of yourself as an example. So this is where you add in some detail about your avatar's pain points, how they're not alone and how you can help. And then we transition. So now that you know you can achieve this type of outcome, this letter is for you. And again, we've got highlighted here in yellow areas that you'd want to consider editing based on your own needs and requirements. Put in some key stats about your avatar's industry. Here you'd include a big bold statement or quote about your avatar's pain point and another call to action. And now we talk about us wanting to show them an easier way to achieve their goals. So if you do have your own process map, cheat sheet, or some form of image that represents exactly what it is that you do, this is the place where I would include it right here. And we continue to read on. And at this point within the sales page, the avatar is thinking, well, look, this sounds fantastic, but is it too good to be true? So let's head that off at the pass with a statement addressing some of their doubt and why this will work for them. And we continue going through the process. And again, as I've already mentioned, everything's highlighted in yellow that I would highly suggest you edit to your requirements. So again, we remind them of what it is that you do, and then we transition from explaining what it is that you do to soft selling the application itself. So here's where we would include a big program image as an example, and a more detailed understanding of what they're going to receive by working with you. Now, whether that's in lesson format, whether that's in step-by-step format, that is completely up to yourself, but you can break that down in bite-sized chunks here so they get a more detailed understanding of what it is that you offer. Now we're starting to do the harder version of the sell. So we've taken them through a very specific process. So here's where we talk about them receiving maximum results in minimum time or by applying to work with you. So here's where we talk about the challenges you face that are the same as theirs that you've been able to overcome, as well as how you can then help them to the very same success quickly. But we want to give them an indication of exactly what the process looks like, because this is an application funnel. So this isn't necessarily designed as an opportunity for everyone because it is a high ticket solution. So we break it down. So here's where we tell them exactly what the process is. So we ask them to fill out an application. It's very, very simple. Then if you qualify, this is what will happen next. We'll ask them to book a call on a calendar for a session with you. Then we discuss the transformation beginning. So here's where you would include a picture of what I refer to anyway as the promised land looks like for your avatar. And then after you enroll, you get access to working with you with your high ticket solution. And again, we have some placeholder content for some testimonials from customers that have worked with you before. Again, this is a real opportunity to sell the application. We continue to go forward with, are you going to be our next success story? So this is where you begin wrapping up the pitch and having a very strong call to action. Again, with more placeholder copy, continue to scroll down with a final apply now button. So when they click on this button, they are then taken to this page. So now that they've agreed that this is something that they're really interested in doing in terms of working with you, we're going to ask them to apply. And we've created two separate apply pages here. So I've gone to the trouble of creating a survey within Jotform, which you can get access to, which is currently embedded in this page, with conditional format and logic built in. So based on the answers that they give, it will determine whether they qualify to work with you or not qualify to work with you. So as an example, one of the questions asks, do you have the finances to jump on board and work with me right now? And there's an A, B, C, and D answer, and depending on the answer they give, they will either be accepted or they will not be accepted and not qualify. And I'll go through the email sequencing that nurtures those types of leads shortly. But effectively what you can do is you hit start, which of the best describes your business, how do you get leads and sales for your business. Very, very simple. They fill out this information, and as I've just mentioned, depending on their answers, they're then taken to another page. Now, these questions are what I use within my own business when I work with my high ticket clients based on my own sales coaching and training programs. So within Jotform, you'll get access to this, and this is all easily editable, so you can change it out with your own questions. But again, these are quite broad questions and set up in such a fashion that we get all the relevant information that we need to determine whether this is somebody that wants to work with us, and more importantly, we want to work with them, and whether they're available and have the ability to do so right now, or are they really a tire kicker and they're really just looking for some additional information. So we go through that process there. And as we continue to scroll down, again, we really want to sell this opportunity to them. So we remind them with some customer testimonials so they get excited about the opportunity to work with you. And then we have the standard footer. Now, we've also made this form for those of you that either don't have a Jotform account or don't wish to have a Jotform account within Kartra. So we've recreated that with some questions here. Now, unfortunately, at this point in time, Kartra doesn't have the ability to have conditional format within their surveys and email capture system, as an example. I believe it is on their roadmap, but at this point in time, it is not quite ready. So in the meantime, all you'd need to do is they would fill this out. This would get captured within the CRM within Kartra. And all you would need to do is once they filled it out, you'd receive a notification and you can go into the CRM, look at the client, and based on their answers, you can manually determine whether you'd like to work with them. And it's all very, very straightforward and built out the same way. So you can choose which page you'd like to use in this particular instance. So at this point in time, they've now filled out the application, and one of two things will happen. They're either going to be greeted with this page, which is congratulations that you qualify. And here is where you'd include a video, again, as an opportunity to amplify your authority, thanking them for doing so and explaining what will happen next. So again, some further placeholder copy, and we're asking them to now take the first step to working with you. We know they qualify. This is somebody we'd like to work with, and there's a real opportunity for you to land a new high-ticket client. So the next step in that process is for them to book a free strategy session. So they would then do that via the calendar. So here's the section where they would then do so. They would pick a time on your calendar and they would book that strategy session. And this is where you actually get on the phone with them via a physical phone call or a video phone call, as an example, whatever methodology you choose, and actually close that opportunity directly with that particular customer. And then you would have a new high ticket client. And then based on that information, you can obviously begin working with them and they would get taken to an onboarding page. But unfortunately, if they don't qualify, they then get taken to this page. So if there's somebody that's not fitting within your parameters to work with today, but again, they may be suitable in 6 weeks' time, 8 weeks' time, 10 weeks' time, whatever the case may be, they would then get sent to this page. So at the same time as they're not really the best fit to work with you right now, you don't necessarily want to lose them as a prospect, because just because it's not now doesn't mean it's not forever. So then we then remind them that you do have other training programs and opportunities to get access to your content and work with you. So they can download your ebook, as an example. They can then go to one of the other training pages where they can maybe get a cheaper option to work with you via a free strategy call or your video training, as an example. They can learn more via your podcast, your YouTube channel, blogs, etc., etc. So we don't want to necessarily lose them all together, and we want to be careful about how we word this, and we don't want to offend anybody. But at this point in time, they'll then be taken into an email sequence that provides value, continues to soft sell the opportunity, and actually drives them back to the original sales page to apply again at a time that is more appropriate for them and possibly for you. So that's what that particular page looks like. Now, once they've actually come on board and you've landed them as a high ticket client, what I do, and again, this has been set up for you within Kartra, you would then send them to an onboarding page. So let's assume at this time, let's assume at this point in time they've gone through the checkout process. There is a product that's pre-set up for you at $2,997. They've paid that via the checkout page. They would then come to this onboarding page. So again, I've included a video placeholder. I would swap this out for one of your own, saying effectively, thank you for coming on board. Can't wait to work with you. Here is what our working and service process looks like. And here is what next steps are. So making sure that your new high ticket client really understands what your process looks like and what's going to happen next, that will help customer retention markedly. Because if you don't provide them with this information and they don't understand what's happening next, especially if they're a high ticket client, they could quite easily cancel or ask for a refund. So this is a real opportunity to embed the idea that they've made a great decision to work with you. And then what I do in my particular instance is get them to watch the video and then take them to step 2 where they book an onboarding call. So again, they go back to the calendar, they book an onboarding call. So now they're a client. Now we start talking about all the relevant information that we want to gather from them so we can actually start providing our product, service, or solution. So that is what the high ticket funnel itself looks like. But in saying all that, a lot of the work is done in the back end. And when I say the back end, I'm talking about the email and automation sequencing that drives people through each stage of the process. So let's take a look at that now. So one of the key elements within any high ticket application funnel is making sure that you have the correct touch points in place at each stage within the customer journey. Now, as we've just discussed, there'll be some people that are qualified and apply and get on your calendar. There'll be some people that unfortunately do not qualify at this time. There'll be some people that qualify but don't actually book an appointment on your calendar. So we've set up 4 separate email sequences for each stage within the funnel to make sure that we continue to nurture them, increase the know, like, and trust factor, and drive them to action to actually get on that call with you so you can look to close a potential sale. And it starts with the opt-in. So after they first opt in, they're sent an initial email, which I'll just show you now. And it looks like this. And again, like everything, completely editable based on your own requirements. But hi, first name, thanks for signing up to learn more about your solution. And if you weren't automatically sent to the explainer video, you can get access here. So here's where to include your sales page video link. I can't wait for you to see it. And if you have any questions, just hit reply or shoot us a ticket at our help desk. So we go through that process with them, just in case they didn't watch the video, they weren't automatically sent to the video, which I know they will be because that's how it's set up within Kartra. And then if they move on to number 2, and again, here's another follow-up email. Again, really driving them to watch the video. And this is all based from the initial opt-in. So thanks for signing up to learn more. And again, if you're interested in getting your free 30-minute strategy session, you need to apply now before all spots are filled. So we're really including a degree of scarcity, making sure they understand that this isn't for everyone. And if they want to get access, they really need to watch the video and apply now. We then move on to subsequence A. Now in subsequence A, we're talking to, and the prospects are tagged as somebody who was actually qualified based on filling out the application, but they haven't gone through and actually booked a call with you. So the first email is all about checking in. So let's have a quick look at that. Hi, first name, on date that you joined, you filled out your solution name application. I just wanted to reach out as it seems you haven't booked a time on my calendar for your strategy session, even though you qualify. And you can do that right here. So we drive them back to the calendar via this particular email. And there's a series of emails through this particular sequence that look to drive those that actually have applied and are qualified to booking an appointment with you. And there's a series of emails that go through step by step, with a degree of scarcity in terms of what's going to be happening next. So spots are filling fast. Check out these results. So again, we're really trying to heighten their experience and let them know this is a real opportunity to get access to the results that they've always been looking for purely by working with you. And the first step is booking an appointment on their calendar, on your calendar. So if at any stage during this process they actually do book an appointment in their calendar, they're then retagged and sent to the next part in the sequence, which is subsequence B, where they have actually qualified and now booked an appointment on your calendar. So we thank them for booking an appointment on your calendar, and we go through with some value-added emails, just again to increase the know, like, and trust factor and get them to really start salivating over the opportunity that they're going to have when they speak with you. And there's a range of emails within this particular sequence as well. So we really start to talk to them about some of their pain points and get them excited about the opportunity that they're going to have on the next phone call. So then we move on to subsequence C, and this is the do not qualify sequence. So again, just because they filled out an application and they might not qualify right now, and it could be based off when they're ready to start working with you, maybe it's they don't have the funds to work with you right now, doesn't mean that they don't want to work with you ever. So we want to make sure we continue to nurture that particular prospect so that we, again, increase the know, like, and trust factor, add some real and genuine commercial value to them. So when they are ready, or when they do meet the requirements that you have to qualify to work with you, you are the single go-to person that they want to work with because you've continued to provide value even though they're not in a position to work with you right now. So again, we have a complete email sequence here that provides value with some additional training, some additional tips, strategy, etc., that they go through. And then finally, in subsequence D, this is for clients who have booked that call, taken action, paid their fee, and are going to start working with you. So we welcome them into your community and the membership, and then we provide some further value via welcome emails, a follow-up welcome email just to make sure they received everything they needed to. We provide them with a gift. That would be my suggestion. That could be something as simple as a white paper or a follow-up video based on what you're going to be doing with them next, as well as some further gifts. So effectively, we're meeting them at each stage within their buyer's journey to ensure that nothing slips through the cracks, and we're providing value for them based on where they are within that journey. So when they are ready, we effectively know that they're going to be coming to us. And again, there's a re-nurture sequence involved here in subsequence C when they don't qualify, towards the end where we look to start re-engaging them and say, hey, listen, we know you didn't qualify back when you first applied, but we're now open again for new spots. Would you like to reapply? Because for all we know, their circumstances may have changed at this point in time. So that's a high level overview of the email sequence, where we capture everything that we need to capture and tag everything we need to tag within their particular buyer's journey. Okay, it's time to talk bonuses. Now I'm wanting to make this the easiest decision you'll make, and I want to add ridiculous value. So let's walk through the bonuses here. So bonus number one is the Authority Engine Blueprint training and video series, plus funnel calculator, prospect to client pathway, and photo shoot guide. So you get the Authority Engine Blueprint video training and guide that showcases our proven 15-step framework that you can apply to your new Authority Engine influencer funnel. You also get our Authority Funnels photo shoot planning guide. Photos and images are all important in your new Authority Engine influencer site, and this guide will show you all the best shots you need to take to make your new site pop. Then we have our Authority Funnels prospect to client pathway document, so you can plan out each step in your customer journey for your new prospects, as well as our simple funnel calculator. So here's a quick run through of the Authority Funnels calculator template that you'll be provided in the members area. It's very simple and straightforward, and all you need to do is fill in these yellow tabs here, and depending on the metrics that you place in these yellow tabs, everything else will update. And this calculator has simply been designed to give you an indication of what a monthly ad spend might look like, or what a close rate might look like, and what you're going to need to do as far as metrics and KPIs are concerned to make your particular campaign a success. So let's have a quick look at how it works. So as an example, let's just say the monthly ad spend, we'll change that to $10,000. Your cost per lead, for example, we know is, say, $5. Then we've got your percentage of leads that convert. We'll leave that as is. Your show-up rate is typically, say, 70% for a strategy call. Let's say your close rate remains at 20%, and your product price is, let's just say, $25,000. And as you'll see below, some of these metrics begin to change. So for 2,000 leads, basically what this means is that you'll generally get 100 calls booked with 70 calls completed. 14 deals have been won. That rates a revenue of $350,000 with a gross profit of $340,000 and a margin of 97%, along with the other metrics here. And you can see the breakdown. So weekly, you're going to need to spend $2,500, $455 daily or $57 hourly. Here are the leads needed, weekly, daily, and hourly. Bookings needed, completed calls, the clients you'll generate, and the revenue on a consistent basis. So all you need to do, as I said, is add in the details that you know in these yellow tabs here, and everything will update for you. And based on the information that you provide, you get a clear indication of what funnel formula you need to run with to exceed your sales goals. Bonus number 2 is access to the Authority Funnels membership. Now, I'm sure you're already aware, but just to be sure, the platform this high-ticket application funnel uses is called Kartra. It's a super simple page builder and marketing automation platform. In fact, the page you're on right now is actually built with it. So when you take action today, you'll get access to my 7-video and growing training series, so you can learn and get the most out of your Kartra platform in just an afternoon. It includes video training such as import campaign training, Kartra page builder training, product setup, custom domain training, email automation training, membership training, help desk training, and the library is still growing. Bonus number 3. This video training is a component of our premium sales training membership called 7-Figure Sales Academy. And the training is called From Prospect to Paying Clients, how to use strategy sessions to sell without being overly salesy. So for many small business owners or solopreneurs, the idea of selling is quite frankly uncomfortable. They equate it with being pushy or using hard sell techniques. Now, while this thinking is understandable, especially if the product is you, it will never get your business to the next level. So, with that said, how can you make the sales you need without sounding like a used car salesman? How can you provide the service your clients want while staying true to yourself? Well, in this course, I'll answer those questions and more. You'll learn the powerful skills of selling in a non-salesy way so that it's a natural step for clients to say yes to your offers. You'll conquer your fears about selling and you'll create a system that puts your sales process on autopilot. Now, this sales training is primarily aimed at service providers, consultants, coaches, agency owners, etc., who offer high-ticket solutions. And they're looking to learn the process they need to follow from A to Z to learn how to find, nurture, and close prospects and turn them into high-paying clients. It includes a 12-video training series, action plans, workbooks, and cheat sheets, as well as funnel frameworks, my prospect-to-client sales scripts, and even coaching agreements. This training is highly sought after and will take you from prospects to paying clients in no time with your new high-ticket application funnel. Okay, so let's wrap this up with a quick recap. So within the Authority Engine Influencer site itself, you're going to receive a high-quality homepage, about page, training page, testimonials and client feedback page, as well as a high-quality Connect with Me page. You'll also get the free strategy core page, an inbuilt calendar, and help desk, along with an inbuilt blog homepage, as well as 5 pre-written blog posts that you can edit to your heart's delight. Next, we also have your very own high-ticket application funnel pre-integrated within your overall Authority Engine Influencer funnel. So you're going to have things such as your high-ticket application opt-in pages, sales pages, all pre-configured with the Kartra calendar, help desk, and more. Along with high-value questionnaire pages built in both Jotform and Kartra, so you get to choose. And then in this part of the funnel alone, there are 4 separate and pre-written email sequences with approximately 50 emails in total to take your new prospect through each stage of the sales process, including apply, email nurture sequences for those that have opted in, of course, reapply email nurture sequences for those that did not initially qualify, email nurture sequence and value add emails for those that have applied and qualified, as well as follow-up sequences for those that didn't book a call with you. And these are all pre-written based on my very own influencer sales system funnel sequence. So you just need to swap out a few details for your own and you're pretty much good to go. And as a reminder, a paid product has already been set up for you at $2,997 for your high ticket offer. And as always, it is very easily editable. Then we have your ebook opt-in funnel, all again pre-connected with your overall Authority Engine Influencer funnel. So you get your ebook opt-in page with sales video, an upsell sales page, all pre-written for you, checkout page, all pre-configured with the membership site, as well as white label ebook opt-in and upsell 12 video training series. And you'll receive all the editable files so you can make it all your very own, including renaming, rebranding, recoloring, whatever you choose. So there you have it. Everything you need to become an authority influencer in your industry. And don't forget, this is 4 funnels all in one. And this has taken nearly 100 hours to build and would easily cost $4,997 or more for a custom site just like this one. But you'll pay nowhere near that. And all you have to do is make your edits to some colors, images, and text where appropriate for you. So let's wrap this up. You get an Authority Engine Influencer website, free strategy call funnel, high ticket application funnel, and white label video training funnel, all set up, pre-configured, along with placeholder copy, email sequences, and more. And this is easily the most complete authority funnel in the Kartra marketplace right now. So if you're a female coach, salesperson, business owner, thought leader, or influencer, you need to take action now. And if you're interested in the male version of this funnel, check out the links further down this page. There are two simple options to purchase your funnel. You can edit it yourself, use our training videos for guidance and support, and use it for yourself as many times as you choose. Or if you want to have the option to resell this proven funnel to your clients, you can choose the white label reseller option. Everything has already been done. It's all pre-integrated. So all you really need to do is swap out a few pictures with your own and modify the colors to your brand. So get your very own Authority Engine Influencer sales funnel plus all the bonuses. And you'll get your special code to get access to the funnel and our video training in the members area and learn how to edit your site with your content in no time flat. And remember, this is more than just a funnel though. This is a full-blown campaign and it comes with high converting and pre-written copy you can easily edit, 11 separate email sequences, again, pre-written to nurture prospects through each stage of your funnel, all the while increasing the know, like, and trust factor you need to close high value and high ticket sales. I'll see you on the inside.